Cheers for that. Hello, everyone. Welcome to, as Ben's done the introduction, welcome to the inaugural Meet Magento Philippines. Very proud moment to be stood here delivering this welcome address. Very proud to have Meet Magento in the Philippines and enjoy the day as we're going on. Thank you for giving your time, and more importantly, thank you for giving your mind to the day. It is really, really important. As Ben said, my name is Ollie Hunt. I'm the co-founder of DevTeam. We are the organizing agency of this year's Meet Magento here in the Philippines. I'm also serving on the board of the Magento Association. The Magento Association is something that Ben was one of the original members of the association, and we are there to champion Magento Open Source. We are there to be the voice of the community, and we are there to champion everything community-led within Adobe, ensuring that we have a bright future for the Magento Open Source platform. So, Magento, if the clicker's going to work. There we go. So Magento, and we're at Meet Magento, but how many have truly met Magento? What actually is Magento? A lot of people will kind of group it in with other e-commerce platforms. So go Magento, Shopify, BigCommerce, many other available e-commerce platforms. But what Magento actually is, I think it's something pretty magical. Magento, the code base of Magento Open Source powers 120,000 Magento stores around the world. The actual exact number of how many stores are powered by Magento is subjective. We don't actually know the answer to that question. That is because of the way that the installs work and how many there are generally across the world. But what Magento has always been phenomenal at, and where it's best, is when the challenge is complex, when businesses need flexibility, when businesses need scalability, and most importantly, when businesses need absolute control. It is the only solution that gives you that complete control. If, for example, you want to build a marketplace where you've got multiple vendors, catalogs, commission structures can coexist, Magento is the base that will allow you to do that. If, for example, you're managing thousands, hundreds of thousands, or millions of SKUs, things like layered pricing, configurable products, and intricate search requirements, again, Magento is the base that allows you to do this. Sorry. If your business runs complex B2B logics, so company accounts, quote functions, tiered pricing, custom workflows, again, Magento is the base that enables you to do this. There's a bit of a running theme here. So if you're serving multiple brands, for example, or stores across regions, currencies, and languages, that is where Magento is at its strongest. Magento is the base that allows you to do this. It is the enabling base. If you need to connect multiple systems, so if you're operating with ERP integrations, PIM integrations, CRM, marketing automation, again, Magento is the base that is enabling you to be able to do this. And if you are innovating, and I mean subscriptions, personalizations, AI-driven recommendations, Magento, again, is the base that enables you to be able to do this. And if you want to build something entirely new, so something that doesn't even exist yet, Magento gives you the freedom and the base to be able to do that. Now, at the heart of everything that I've just talked about there and those examples given of where Magento is the base, the marketplaces, multi-brand stores, B2B systems, lies the Magento open source code base. This is the foundation. This is the shared core that enables open commerce. It is free, it is flexible, but most importantly, it is extensively extendable. So there are two forces behind Magento Open Source that keep it alive. You have Adobe, who is the custodian. Adobe owns Magento Open Source as the code base. But Adobe's role, is very, very critical and very, very important. As the custodian, they are there to ensure that there are regular security patches, the upgrade paths are there, and Adobe is providing the maintenance of the code base that is there. It ensures stability and it ensures security. The second element, which is the bit I'm most passionate about, is the community. And the community is the heartbeat of Magento. Through the Magento Association and through MageOS, the community contributes code. It contributes code to the code base, it maintains modules, it organizes events like this one we're attending today, and the role is to drive awareness for the Magento platform and the ecosystem that we all truly love. We are the people who extend it, we are the people that fix it, we are the people that document it, and we're the people that tell the story of open commerce. But together, Adobe and the community ensure that Magento doesn't just survive, that it evolves. The code base needs to remain current and ready for the innovation that happens on top of it. This is where the magic now starts to happen. The innovation atop of the code base. So, as a visual, Magento Open Source as a code base, as a starting point. This is now where the ecosystem really starts to transform that code base into solutions. Solutions that are powerful, flexible, and fit for market. So the first layer that we then see above the code base is what we refer to as the product layer. The product layer is where we see frameworks and platforms built on the foundations, products that package and extend the code base to deliver complete solutions. This would include full-stack commerce platforms like Adobe Commerce. So Adobe Commerce is the product from Adobe built atop of the Magento open source code base. You also have front-end frameworks like Hoover. You have integrated CMS capabilities. All of these are born from the same open source code. And in just a few moments, you'll be hearing from John Hughes, who will be talking about how Hoover is redefining performance, simplicity, and speed. This is a perfect example of the product layer of the ecosystem coming to life. On top of this, you then have the capability layer. The next layer is where the agencies, the partners, contribute their accelerators, toolkits, and integration packs. The things that compress delivery, or compress delivery time, solve the real merchant challenges and bring outcomes faster. And this is where innovation thrives. This is where reusable capabilities, frameworks, and automations turn vision into velocity. The final layer, the experience layer. The outermost layer is where everything comes together. In the customer experience, this is where the themes, the UX, the storytelling, the personality, this is the part that shoppers actually feel. And this is where the full power of the open commerce is realized. This is the ecosystem in full flight. It is a living constellation of innovators, building, sharing, and pushing what is possible. This is where Magento truly shines. But the thing I love most about Magento in this wonderful world is our community. The Magento community is the heart of open commerce. It's not just code, it's people. The Magento community is one of the most extraordinary, global, and enduring forces within e-commerce. It is a community that is the envy of platforms around the world. There are thousands of developers, agencies, and merchants, and partners that are all connected through a shared belief in open collaboration and the power of building together. So around the world, our Magento community contributes to the Magento codebase. We build extensions, we maintain modules, and we organize Meet Magento events like this one. It is a global effort that keeps the codebase strong and the ecosystem vibrant. And for a number of people in the room, you may recognize the image that is on the screen here. For the international travelers, I would like to introduce you to this amazing Philippine, concept's probably not the right word, but Bayanihan. It is an absolute beautiful expression. Bayanihan is the same spirit that we take on. It is a word that means community cooperation, which is where people coming together, shoulder to shoulder, to move something bigger than themselves. This is a brilliant analogy for what the open source community is. That's exactly what the Magento open source community embodies as we each play our part, and together we move the house forwards. So I'm going to get off stage and let Mr. John Hughes take over from us at the moment. The Magento Association is a non-profit organization. We are here to champion the community. For those of you that are not a member of the Magento Association, please do speak to myself. There is also Mr. Vatsal Shah, who you'll be hearing from, and I'll talk a little bit later on today. There's opportunities for developers to join, there's opportunities for agencies to join, and we can all actually help support the cause of the Magento Open Source platform, moving that forwards. I want to leave with one last comment here. The community is what keeps it alive, and innovators like you keep it going. All of this is the spirit of e-commerce. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy the day. It's an absolute pleasure. Have a chat with me later. Thank you.